These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Down inside the 40 to about the 38. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Quick as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hard throw, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. We'll check this one down to Pacheco. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Give him 13 yards there in a Kansas City 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Mahomes going to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And again, it's Mahomes. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 26. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now here's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
The coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketing the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season and reconnects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
And Richardson back to throw it. He's got his target. That's
My man doing comebacks.
at the 49.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. Back to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he almost made it, but just short of finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there for Andy. 47 yards. The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Taylor will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Two good drives on their first two possessions. Remember, the first round they put a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is what they have to tell themselves. Don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
A gain of 18 on the play.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this throw will be intercepted. 20, 5, and he will bring it back.
Good shit, good shit. That was a good read. Good shit right there. Fuck.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick
The
six.
fuck did I throw it there? Holy shit.
Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 17-3.
Come on, man. It's hot, right, man?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Second down in the yard. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shot the D and ripped off a pretty big play.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 22 now, here's second down at 7. Now Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's gone man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've got their share of struggles in key moments. That's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Pacheco, ball carrier. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
That's what the fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt, he's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
Here we go.
Now it's Richardson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
For Xavier Worthy. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Attack. Hey, 43.
Back to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That is caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, the dime looked on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll throw now on the final play. Pass complete to Walls. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yellow, yellow.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught. Rolls with it. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 18. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, second and 10 coming up. Now back to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. And let's get the ball back for us.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
19 tight. Let's go now. 18, pioneer.
They go play action with Richardson. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works in past the 50. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're putting the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact piped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal will take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
You've got fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I've met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. That's to the right side, hauled in by Royals. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Kansas City.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. To the left side, he's got Royals. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Patrick Mahomes, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Chiefs, on the final play of the 3rd quarter, have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that gives him a 3-point lead. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Hold it ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here.
He's brought down at the
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by a defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Ready?
Richardson looking to throw. And to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get to third down.
Comeback Central. Yo, that's the only play you got, Bob.
Team's working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
¿Con qué tú vas a hacer la vaina, mala? Plátano. What are you eating with? Oh, solo. Can't get one? Huevo. Do.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Threw behind them.
It's intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Go.
Now a handoff, Taylor with it. And his play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense. Just take care of it, and they get a good chance, and then they end up winning this game.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
60, 79 Broncos.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target.
These bailouts.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a first down, Chiefs.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Working middle, he finds Harris. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Even against double coverage, you've got enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Hey, 57.
Mahomes to throw it. Mahomes will do it himself. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. We knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in to any hopes that they have.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready.
Again, it's Taylor. And he's got some space here. And he's going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off.
That's good for the Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of C-tones. Getting money up to
What a change in this ball game in the fourth quarter, Charles. They just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead, they end up winning somewhat comfortably.
And when we spent time talking with them before the game, they made sure that we knew that they thought that they were the better team in this one, and they never lost that thought or lost that focus, and they played like it in the fourth quarter. That's how you author a late comeback and get a win.
So for Indianapolis, the train just keeps rolling, 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want. Project This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides. And you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want. Project This ain't what you want. come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life, got it night. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town.
Yeah, yo dormí, bro, like 3 hours. Pero yo me levanté, what time yo me levanté? Las 4:30. 4:30, man. Trabajé como hasta 9:40. Me vine para la casa. ¿Tú sabes cuánto costó para los taxes? ¿Tú sabes cuánto me cobró para los taxes? Y ella me dijo que eso fue el mismo pago de last year. Yo no me recuerdo. ¿Qué no tanto? Last year yo pensaba que era 300. Me faltó un invoice para 300.
Ball like yellow on leaves, ball like an all white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic, the weather, look at the boot, headache.
Yo lo pagué, pero que no me recuerdo porque hace años.
Reading no essay.
No, ella me dijo que ella lo y mi account y hizo el mismo de la China. Yo dije,
Only like bad, with a thick, it's a big, it's a no, as long as she get really,
yo lo hace bien, yo lo hace bien. Yo sé que fui yo que hice esa vaina
If I
del
never
estado.
call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we
Pasa que una vez yo hice overtime.
we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You ever snap, you said it on the IG page. I ain't say that, like say that.
Creo que quiero defender. Entonces de este lado 5.000 ya. Cuando tú lo reduces, estás debiendo 2 ya.
¿Tú lo arreglas otra vez?
Eso es cero, sáquenme el alma, así que menos, sáquenme el alma.
Entonces todo 1.500. ¿Tú crees que ellos te van a hacer lo mismo que me hicieron a mí? ¿Te van a poner la cuenta?
Ahora el otro account, yo no sé cómo 400. Vamos a sacar los 400 más. Vamos a sacar 2.5. Ya esa es la cosa. Vamos a sacar 100. Si lo saco uno a los 16. O de 1.500, pero entonces esos 400 están ahí. So, yo quería, antes de mayo 15, que sea como yo pagué 200 de esos 400. Entonces, ella me dijo que coge para de semana a procesar el estado por un chingo de tiempo. So, en ese tiempo ya, esos 1.500 van a estar ahí como low. Yo llamo, porque yo pero ya en ese tiempo yo voy a trabajar en Uber y de Uber yo pago el taxi. Hago 1.5, 200.
Yo creo que nunca hemos pagado. Y yo creo que nunca hemos podido dar.
Nunca hemos hecho tanto, ¿no? Es que estamos ganando más dinero tú y yo.
Y cambiamos a ¿cómo se llamaba el otro?
Víctor.
A Pablo. Fue por eso, porque Pablo dijo que recuerda que tenemos que devolver 5,000 y pico.
Sí, pero yo tengo más confianza de Victoria que Pablo.
No, pero yo te estoy diciendo que nunca hemos devolvido tanto dinero.
No, y es crazy, ella sabe tanto más, porque ella hasta me lo dijo eso. Yo creía que Damalotazo iba a salir. Oh, tú debes tanto del Estado. Y sale, ¿sabes? Porque eso se calcula. Pero ella me lo dijo, David, pero ¿por qué te sacaron tan chin del Estado? Sí, eso está muy poco. Oye, ¿qué? Ya yo sabía lo que es. Y yo pensaba que yo no iba a cobrar casi nada del otro lado. Que federal es que sacan más. A mí me sacan más cuarto de federal. Bueno, el Uber, según ella, el Uber y Lyft, yo hice como 18. Hice como 80 en NTA. Mucho menos de 100. Y eso, que no había overtime. Este año el overtime fue muy... Yo como que no había. 25 no hice mucho overtime porque esta gente ahora son como bien chippy. Lo que quieren es darle trabajo a uno en horario normal como hoy y no hacerlo en overtime. Y alguien me dijo a mí, un amigo mío que es un supervisor, lo más que ellos como ahorran para el MTA, ellos le dan un cheque a los supervisores al fin del año, oye. Tigraje. O sea, si tú ahorras y no como hace que MTA gaste, te dan a ti como un bonus check. Si cualquiera, dime. But it's gonna be better because si Dios quiere, yo voy a dar another position. Lo único que yo no sé del horario. I hate 4 to... I hope it's not 4 to 12, man. I hate 4 to 12. Que hay diferentes horarios. 4 de la tarde hasta 12 de la noche. Hay in the morning y hay in the night. Algo. No fue tanto más. Oh, ¿qué pasó con lo de Dios? Que eso pienso que eso era de noche y ella te lo mandó.
Pero salió el 14.
Un segundo, como...
La mayor.
Pero ella te dijo antes que salía.
Ya me tiró
Oh,
como a la 1.
shit. Ya había salido, no sé.
No voy a salir.
No. Ah.
Estaba hablando de eso anoche, de números. Cuando me sepa un número, te voy a tirar.
Trabajo tuyo. ¿Qué tú comiste de lunch hoy?
Yo nada, dije que puse hace anoche, ¿te acuerdas?
Oh, sí. Oh, I did? ¿Qué sí? Oh. Yo vi galletica y yo dije, no puede ser que tú traigas galletica de soda para el trabajo. ¿Qué idioma?
Hice bien hoy, trabajé mucho.
¿Pero de training o de trabajo?
No, sola, yo le dije que me pasó.
No, sí, está bien.
Me llamó y me dijo que como yo me sentí.
Bregaste como un baby, ¿sí?
Claro, pero eso son los pacientes.
Tú sigues como tú te sentiste.
Que me sentí bien, que yo creo que yo lo hice bien, que yo sentí que yo lo hice bien.
¿Y qué pasó con los trenes, man? Háblame de eso. ¿Alguien jaló la vaina? ¿Qué fue? Ya, man, yo creo que los trenes de noche es crazy, pero de día. Yo veo vaina en internet de día. ¿Qué pasa? Oh my God.
Y lo que pasó de que en la 34, tú no escuchaste en el fin de semana.
Pasó de una vaina rara
Que
también.
un tipo de que tenía un machete, una vaina, un
Sí.
y estaba cortando todo el mundo y la policía tuvo que disparar. Y ahí en Penn Station,
Gente loca.
con la vecina mía que me dijo, la
¿Así? Ajá.
ella trabajó el sábado y ella dice para no coger el tren, porque ella dice que supuestamente es más rápido, cogiendo el tren de Long Island para la 34.
¿Se pide en la 34?
Ajá, para buscar el 6. El 5 o el 6.
¿Y entonces?
Ella le gusta hacerlo así. Porque dice que más rápido, para ya no llegar tarde. Pero parece ser también que ella no le gusta salir mucho tiempo a gente en la casa. Ella le gusta salir como muy encima. Bueno, el tema es que nada, yo me voy, cojo mi bus a tiempo. Yo iba a tiempo. Yo iba a llegar a la clínica como faltando 10 para las 9. Yo iba a tiempo, normal, chévere. Cuando bajo, el lado express, había un tren parqueado ahí. Un tren parqueado y decía no service. En el lado del express, de E-Train, right?
¿Eso es que era Roosevelt?
Aquí en Kew Gardens.
Ya.
Entonces veo que la plataforma está llena de gente.
Cuando
Y
está
veo,
lleno,
eso no es bueno.
hay lío cuando ahí está lleno.
Y veo que el E y el F están compartiendo paradas. Pero ¿qué pasa? Yo me fui más temprano porque yo recibí una notification de la FTA que en la 75 el tren se había salido del camino. Eso que tú fuiste a hacer el otro día, que
El derailment. No.
que el tren se salió en la 75 y que estaban tratando de moverlo desde las 6 de la mañana. ¿Verdad? El tema es que ellos lo movieron, pero lo pusieron en el track del express.
Era aquí, lo cambiaron todo el servicio aquí.
Ajá. Entonces ya el E no estaba corriendo express.
Porque ahora tenía que pararse en todos los parados.
75 como quiera.
Pero tú te fuiste early, ¿verdad?
Pero había muchos trenes a la misma vez.
Sí, uno tras de otro.
Ajá, uno tras del otro. Entonces el otro no corre hasta que el otro no avanza.
Claro, tú ves el otro ahí atrás de una vez.
Exactamente. Entonces el otro atrás también, porque había tráfico de tren, ¿verdad?
Ah, bueno, 2 y 3, atrás de uno, detrás de otro.
Sí, había tráfico. Bueno, pues se fue al pasito. De Kew Gardens a la 75 se fue al pasito. Y después ya en Forest Hill ya corrió rápido. Pero ¿qué pasa?
Pero el Lee estaba por el medio, no, el Lee.
Él estaba ahí parqueado en la 75. Pero no estaba corriendo en el express.
No estaba, ok.
Después de la 75 para ir para Forest Hill, sí, estaba corriendo express. Bueno, el tema es que de Forest Hill a Roosevelt, el tren va al pasito. Llegó. Yo, bueno, si yo llego, yo cojo el M son 15 minutos a las 6:30 y ahí una vez yo todavía voy a llegar a las 9.
¿Y qué hora eran ahí, right there?
Las 8 y 10. Y dije, si yo llego a las 8 y 15, yo cojo el M, son 15 minutos, y yo voy a llegar de una vez, voy a llegar justamente a tiempo.
Yeah.
Salí ahí incluso, llegó el R, yo hasta un video le cogí, se lo mandé a la mano. Llegó el R, normal, el gentío de gente, porque esa es la estación que tiene más gente del mundo. Y dice, se parquea el R, ¿verdad? Y salta que necesitaba police assistant, que necesitaba